Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. Oh, that's nice. Rice. Now, can he capitalise? Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. Lucas Paqueta. Incoming hurls himself at it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as test goal, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Out for a throw. Up to meet it! Henderson plays it forward. And here's Kane. Oh, more than happy. That's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking. England still to register a shot on target. Surely a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, shooting chance! Stones has got himself a free kick. Lucas, and the finish! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Brazil get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Rice. And it's Kane. Hoists it forward. It's found its way to him. Oh, that is a big chance! Really well taken goal. England are back in business. Alisson did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Jordan Henderson tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. This could fall anywhere. No foul, says the referee. Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Looking to break out here. Now it's Kane.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Cuts it out. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And now they can launch a counter. Done very well to intervene. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but it shoots! Goal! Brazil! And they're back in front! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Gets it back. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Saka. It's got through. He's had a go! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Brazil were 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. England presented with a golden opportunity here. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's been won straight back. Alisson catches it safely. Now a chance to break. Kane, well played, he saw that coming. Real chance! Defenders on the back foot. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, terrible pass. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Kane. It's out for a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta, whose scoring skills have already been evident. He's gone for it! That would have been game, set and match.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And that's a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Timely intervention. Has a hit! And he's going long. Danger averted for now. And that's been levered clear. Richarlison. Oh, he's broken through. He's through and all alone. And the shot. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Foden provides an outlet. Going through. And shoots! Looking for another chance! Taken with style. And what a climax we have here! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Casemiro, and here's the chance to counter. Richarlison, striding forward, faced, shot a goal! He scores! Spurs. Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And already we're underway here. Well positioned to make that interception. Dashing forward at pace. Conte. And now they can launch a counter. Zinchenko! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Conte. Kante gets it out to the wing. He's gone for it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity chance! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Rabiot. Rabiot. He's got options out wide. Gets close for goal. Trying to get there. And they've been caught out here. A real chance to break. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Striding forward, facing goal. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. He's looking to get there first. Plays it back. And it's Rabiot. It's Rabiot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Granit Xhaka. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, good interception. Granit Xhaka. Can't get the better of his opposite number. The referee's awarded a free kick. Cut out in the nick of time. Rabiot. Hoists it forward. Xhaka. Xhaka needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That's not going to make it. It's got through. And it's played forward.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, he's broken through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And it's Xhaka. Embolo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looking to break out here. Embolo. And the finish! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Switzerland take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Finds himself eased off the ball. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Rabiot. That's offside. Yes, it is. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Already up and running for the second half.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's found its way to him.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Gets wrestled off the ball. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Mbolo. He's there to receive it. Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. He's picked him out. Hits one! Mbolo chooses to go back. Rabiot plays it forward. And he's going long. And back to base. France still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And here's Mbolo. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rabiot plays a clever pass. That's a throw. He's being closely tested here.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward it goes. Rabiot drives it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. What an adventurous run from a defender.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Time and again they are repelled. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets past his man, turns and goes back. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, has a hit! And the follow-up! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Switzerland get themselves a 2-goal cushion. Embolo. And another time! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Switzerland take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Goes for goal! It goes to show he is human after all. Hoists it forward. And help's available out wide. Going through. And it's been taken straight back. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket. The referee's awarded a free kick. Marquinhos. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Marquinhos. Hernandez. Just brushed off the ball there. Brahim Diaz, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of
shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, a breakthrough already. And the shot! Back of the net! They are right back in business.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
That's inches away from being a really good ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a look. Dembele. Oh, it's Dembele. Timely intervention. So midway through the first half, and it isn't. He's had a go! They've done it! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Wigan take the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hernandez. Forward it goes. Dembele opts to play it back. Big chance! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. No, that's... Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Mbappe breaks on here. Brahim Diaz. And through to the goalkeeper. Hakimi. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, good interception. Hernandez. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Brahim Diaz. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Brahim Diaz. Dembele. It's got through to him. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. The first half is done. And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Vinicius Junior. He's picked him out. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior decides to play it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That's not going to make it. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Dembele. And he's there to cut it out. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to brightening him.
Hits one! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
It has gone through to him.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Has a hit! Clears it out of harm's way. Played out to the right. He's got it, and he's got time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hakimi. Gets the chance to cross. Courtois will lay claim to that. Alaba. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Alexander-Arnold. A real chance to break. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Foot in. Oh, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Marquinhos. Lee Kang-in. Marquinhos. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. Madrid are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Mbappe. Turns and goes back. Keeps everyone guessing. They are right into last chance territory.
Madrid have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
He's got options out wide. Massive leap! This could... and in again! Hoists it forward. And that is that. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. And the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Bentancur, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Hoists it forward. Rabiot. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rabiot. Oh, nice touch. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Danger here. Good take. Hits one. It's there.
Well, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Uruguay have a free kick. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Chip through. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. Well played, he saw that coming. Bentancur drives it forward. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. Valverde. Valverde goes looking. Sweet feet. He's left his man. Oh, really tidy interchange. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Breaks on here. Rabiot. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bentancur. Valverde. Pavard. Rabiot. Dembele. There are a few waiting for it. Goes for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly.
It's Dembele! He has done it! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted.
We've reached half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. But we are already promptly back underway.
France clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Now the breakaway. Dembele going through. Up for the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Bentancur. Well, they could break here. Mbappe. Dembele! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Shoots! He's scored! Into the lead once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and fit.
Has a hit! Same again, same outcome.
France really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum.
And the shots! And yes, it's there! Again, we are level. What a contest! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but
he's had a goal! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
changes here for both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Emenike.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Keeper's ball. And here's the chance to counter. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. He's got through.
Uruguay are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And he's there to cut it. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe! Lovely bit of skill there. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
A real chance to break. Cut out in the nick of time. Brian. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Conte. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and right clean, no loser. Your reflections. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest, and I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And that was asking just too much of him. Good challenge, he just stood firm. France got the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. And here's Dembele. Pumps it into the area. And that has been cleared. Hoists it forward. And here's Dembele. It's on a plate. Dembele gets good distance on it. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Not a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. And it's played forward. Maddison. Maddison!
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And he's there to cut it out. Mbappe. Dembele! Dembele! Goal! France! There is the breakthrough! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before...
Goes for goal! Clearance and very necessary. Gets wrestled off the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first.
Has a hit! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Maddison. Just brushed off the ball there. A real chance to break. Mbappe. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Madison. France leading by 1 and looking very comfortable on it. Can't get the better of his opposite number. The ball's loose and he's after it. Madison dashing forward at pace. Oh, good ball. Shot at goal! Forward it goes. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. And the first half is done. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
France are in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. The action has already resumed here. France carrying a 1-goal lead. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly
Has a pop! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
France take the lead. Mbappe.
Tottenham have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And the counter-attack is on for France. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's Dembele. Mbappe. That intervention was very necessary. There really wasn't very much in that. Far away from being a telling final ball.
France seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Madison.
Tottenham are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Hefty! That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game, to square things up. And he scores! Back in business! Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Plays it over to the other flank. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tottenham have a free kick. Tottenham with a set-piece chance. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Chooses to go back.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Enrique. It's got through to him. Gets away from his... He's had a shot!
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Tottenham merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, he's got a crucial block. Has a pop! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to it. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off. For a throw. Conte delivers a... Heads it! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
All square again into the dying minutes. It's a brilliant interception. Danger averted for now. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Hits one! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike, and
that's a foul, no two ways about it. And here's Dembele. Managed to get it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France have some soul-searching to do here. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Valverde. And it's played forward. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Alaba. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Alaba goes long. Vinicius Junior's cross. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Valverde. Forward it goes. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Nicely measured pass. Mbappe. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Valverde. Looking to break out here. Oh, he's broken through. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Lovely feed. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. He's got, and they've been caught out here. That's great strength on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brahim Diaz with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Valverde. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Brahim Diaz, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Valverde. It's on a plate. He's gone for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And that's been levered clear. Is it? Hits one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Great leap! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. It has a goal! And he's done it!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Madrid take the lead, 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. Rudiger, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. It's Eddie going for goal! He's looking to get there. Oh, real danger here! Beautifully done. Forward it goes. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. Alexander-Arnold. It'll be a throw-in. What a ball this has turned out to be. Chance! Goal! They are right back in business. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it out to the flank. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Hoists it forward. What an adventurous run from a defender. Well read, he sorted that out. Vinicius Junior. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance to break. Hoists it forward. Valverde. Real chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Up to meet it! Tried. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Thinks one in. He's got options out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alaba plays it forward. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Brings it forward. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Cut out in the nick of time.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mbappe. Oh, hits one! He scores! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got him this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
Vinicius Junior. He could be in here. Has a hit! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Ceballos tries to stroke it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. So that's it. It is all over. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is... what? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Goalkeeper's ball. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang in. And he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz into opposition territory. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Lee Kang-in. Hoists it forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior tries to get it forward quickly, tries to stroke it through, cut out in the nick of time. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Dembele. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior tries to... Mbappe has a shot! He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Hernandez. Surely! It's a brilliant interception. Lee Kang-in. Beautifully done. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Brahim Diaz. Breaks on here. It's a loose ball. Madrid have a free kick.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Over to the left. Has a goal! It's there! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Wigan take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And it's played forward. Fabian Ruiz. Brahim Diaz brings the ball forward. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Forward it goes. Gets wrestled off the ball. Vinicius Junior. He's left his man. Chance. And he's there to clear it. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Mbappe. And that has a pop! There was plenty of power on that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Decent looking ball. Dembele finds himself offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's going to be a double change then. And that has been cleared. That intervention was very necessary. Wigan are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Forward it goes. A real chance to break. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fabian Ruiz. Right, Dembele. Lee Kang in. Get that clear. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Dembele, and the finish! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Wigan get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, they can break here. Hoists it forward. Oh, that's clever. No question, that's a foul. And here's Dembele. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Has a hit! Dembele. Looking for a decent ball in. Dembele proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. It's come loose. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang in. Out to the right. Played into the middle. Could move up a gear here. Marquinhos. He's in, surely!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
That'll be a corner. And it's played forward. Lee Kang in. He's set up one goal so far. Looking to break out here. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Out of play for a goal kick. Fabian Ruiz. Dembele plays it out to the flank. Gets away from his opponent. Room for a shot. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. A mouth-watering game this between two. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Has a hit! Goal! Norway! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball and...
going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
Alexander-Arnold. England are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
The only consolation at this stage is that they've got a lot of time on their side. You try to find a positive for any eventuality, and while an early concession is unwanted, they can recover this.
Looks to clip it forward. Defenders on the back foot. And here's Rashford. Rice. Foden puts it into the middle. And that's out of reach. And he's straight offside. Plenty waiting in the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. He's got a chance from here, but not the kindest angle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. Real chance! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. Foden. England are trailing here with the first half almost done. Rashford, good ball, it has a pop! Oh, in for the pieces! They score! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Foden. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
He's gone for goal. It's anyone's ball. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate variety. He's in, surely. Oh, shooting chance! And another time. They've done it! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great. And there's the end of the first half. The start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Tries a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
So now the difference is 3. And the shot! Shapes to shoot! This could big chance! No, he's missed it.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Rashford. And here's Kane. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Over to the left. Oh, good. He's had a shot! Hoists it forward. Norway are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to...
Chance! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
It's one! Rice, and it's played forward. And it's Kane. Rashford. Now it's Kane. It's got through to him. And now the breakaway. He's shot a goal! Oh, terrific save.
Norway were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And he's there to hoof it away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Has he picked him out? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's picked him out. He came in hard, very hard. He's come loose. It's out of play for a goal kick. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Timely intervention. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Kane finds himself offside. Oh, what's he done? And here's Rashford. And there's a long ball. That's not going to make it. He's left his man. A chance! Shoots! And they've been caught out here. And the through ball is intercepted. And the finish! Oh, almost a sixth! Great leap! He has done it! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Norway totally rampant here. It's a loose ball. Has a hit! And that has been clubbed away. In a dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
England looking to change the direction of the game here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Now hits one! In it goes!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Foden gets it back. Oh, real danger here. He gets past his man. And the shot! And that's past the post. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rashford. He's had a go! Crunching tackle. And the ball's come out. Driving up, has a goal! He's put his foot right through that one. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Hoists it high. And the finish! Knocks it away. And They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Wood. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rodri. Spain still without an attempt on target. Fabian Ruiz. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well positioned to make that interception. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the right. Wood. Oh, nice touch. Place it into the box. Fabian Ruiz. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Fabian Ruiz. Shapes to shoot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Away from immediate danger. Goes for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He's got away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fabian Ruiz. Quick glance at goal. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? There is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. The midway point of the game.
Spain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be made. Wood!
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Hoists it forward. Fabian Ruiz. That's a promising ball. He's left his man. Real chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Fabian Ruiz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.